Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Nadzila Puji Wirantika, and I'm the student of English Education Study Program in the University of Sriwijaya in Indralaya, and my student number is 060-111-818-23015. So, today I want to share you about a term called education for all. So, first, what is this? So, Education for All is a program that developed, led by UNESCO, uh, and supported by another country uh, that involved in the declaration that happened in Senegal called Dakar Declaration that happened in 2000. So, Education for All has focused that education is a right for human being. So everyone needs to have at least basic education that covers all of people, all of kind of human, children, teenagers, even adults. And each country need to have participation to reach the goal that sets in that declaration by the country and led by the UNESCO. And then each country needs to have a report, so they have to report the progress to the UNESCO. So the UNESCO can see and can analyze how the progress of the education, the education for all program that happened in that country. And then this program actually was, we can say, create for 2000 until 2015. So what about in Indonesia? What happened with education in Indonesia? Education for all Indonesia. So Indonesia also participate in this program, in this developed program that actually in Indonesia Undang-Undang Dasar itself has uh, explicit or implicit stated that all of people, all of human needs to have an education. So they have a right to have education, free education. So Indonesia has a 9-year compulsory education program. So this is one of the way to make the education is being spread to all of people in Indonesia. But how is actually this system or this education system work in Indonesia? It is really work or it is really success? So by the time goes by until now, uh, the education is still growing up and it has a progress, but Indonesia still have some problem from the information that I got, such as like the problem with the teachers, with the system of the education itself, with the uh, teaching and learning method, and then with the uh, some material that being delivered to the students, and then some students still uh, don't get a continuation in the education, so they just stop in the middle of the education. Some students have that kind of problem. So this kind of challenge are still uh, being worked by Indonesian government, and I think until now Indonesia still try to fix this education problem. All right, so at the end, this education for all are actually being successfully done by the UNESCO and by the country. Actually, when we see the education system right now, every country must have a progress, have a change in their education system, but maybe not all country has such a specific progress. Maybe a little bit, step by step, things like that. In fact, that the education of some countries like Japan, South Korea, Finland are still the best when we see the data or when we try to information about it. And Indonesia maybe still under of them. Uh, and also the data about Indonesian literacy ability is also not that high. So that's one of the lack of Indonesian education maybe. And if want to say that is it success or not success, we can't say is it really success or is this is not really not success, because everything is still in progress. Every country, even the country with a good education, still have a progress. They still growing, they still try to advance their education system. So there is no limit for this, because world uh, change, so everything would be changed also by the time. So actually, maybe in my opinion, for education system is how to fit this system with the era or with the situation with the students, and then maybe the success of the education can be happen if the student itself uh, show the character that being the goal, being the goals of the education system. So the education system is the proof that how successful actually the education system that being uh, appeal is really really success. So I think that's all my speaking, my opinion, and what I got that I delivered to you guys. I'm sorry if I have some mistake when I speak, and thank you for your attention. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.